So Arsenal's first big money signing of the summer transfer window is here. Ben White from Brighton for £50 million. In this video, I'm going to look at his career so far and what he can bring to the club. This is over and over and over again. Hello, my name is Richard. Welcome back to my channel over and over and over again, which is a channel dedicated to all things to do with Arsenal. In this video, as I said, we're going to look at the life and career of Ben White as he joins Arsenal for £50 million. Of course, the first big money signing, hopefully the first of many that we'll be making this summer, of course, as we look to rebuild the squad to challenge again for a place in Europe. Just before I get into all that, I just want to make sure that you have subscribed to my channel. If you do like what I do, you haven't got around to subscribing yet, please just click in the button down in the corner there. It is free of charge. It helps the channel to grow. If you're new here and you like some different Arsenal content, I do a lot of live shows, watch-alongs, match previews, also a lot of stuff on the history of the club, player profiles, all that kind of stuff. Check out the other videos on the channel. And if you do enjoy the content, please subscribe. Please share the content around as well. And if you've got any comments at all to make about the signing of Ben White or anything else to do with Arsenal, please drop them in the comments box below, as I do love to hear from you guys as well. So Ben White, then, he was born in Poole in Dorset, lovely part of the world, on the 8th of October 1997. So he's currently 23, he'll be 24 later in the year. He was actually very ill as a child and he was on antibiotics for 7 years, but he clearly made a full recovery and excelled at football, where he joined the Southampton Academy until he was 16 years old in 2014 when he was released. And he moved east down the A27 along the south coast and joined Brighton. Ben White was promoted to the first team squad for the start of the 2016-2017 season, and he was on the bench for their opening league game of the season against Derby, although he didn't come on. And that was a story with the end of the season. He was on the bench a few times in the league, but didn't make an appearance. However, he did make his club debut in the League Cup against Colchester in August 2016, and he did make a further appearance in the same competition against Oxford later in the season. So in the summer of 2017, White was sent out on loan to Newport County in League Two to get some experience of playing league football, and he made his debut in the Football League against Crewe Alexandra later that month. He also played in the FA Cup victory over Leeds, a famous game that was, of course, for Newport, and later on he played in both games against Tottenham as well, including the replay at Wembley. At the end of that season, he made 51 appearances for Newport, scored 1 goal, and ended up with their Player of the Year award. Back at Brighton in the summer of 2018, White signed an extension to his contract, but again he was only an unused sub in a few league games, didn't actually make his full league debut for the club, and in January 2019 he was sent out on loan to Peterborough in League One. In the end he made 16 appearances for the Posh, scoring 1 goal. In the summer of 2019 then, White again was sent out on loan, this time to Leeds in the Championship, of course, under Bielsa. And in the end, he played in every single game as Leeds won the Championship and won promotion to the Premier League. He got the Championship Player of the Month in August 2019. And also as well, his only goal for Leeds came at the end of the season and actually got voted Goal of the Month for July in the Championship. In the end, he played 49 games in all competitions for Leeds, scored that 1 goal and was voted Young Player of the Year. So in the summer of 2020, White signed a contract extension at Brighton and finally made his Premier League debut for the club in the opening day of the season against Chelsea. That meant he played in consecutive seasons in all 4 divisions of the English pyramid system. In the end, he played most games for Brighton last season. He made 39 appearances in all competitions. He didn't score a goal, but he did win the Club Player of the Year. It seems to have been a theme throughout his career so far, doesn't it? Following an impressive season for Brighton, White was called up to the England squad at the initial 33-man squad for the Euro 2020 tournament, although he was dropped from the final squad. He did play in the 2 warm-up games, made his debut against Austria, 1-0 victory, and also played against Romania. And then he did get called up to the squad, of course, to replace the injured Trent Alexander-Arnold, although he didn't make an appearance in the tournament. So what sort of player are we going to be getting for our £50 million? Well, he's a ball-playing centre-half. He's got a good range of short and long-range passing, particularly known for his long balls into space for the forwards. And he does like to bring the ball out of defence to create counter-attack. He's also very strong in the tackle. So he seems to fit in with the style of play that Mikel Arteta is looking to implement in the team. So overall, then, this looks to be a really good signing for Arsenal. Yes, it's a big investment, although I believe we are paying it in instalments. So it's not going to be a big outlay all in one go. So maybe that does enable us to buy other players into the squad. We did need this sort of defender who fits into Arteta's style, wanting to play football from the back. He's very comfortable doing that. And I think overall it's going to prove to be a good investment. Little bit of concern over his lack of experience. He's only made 157 appearances, and that's throughout the whole of the Football League. He scored 3 goals. He's only made 36 Premier League appearances in his career so far at 23. It's not really much experience, is it, at the very, very top level? He hasn't played in European competition and only played 2 friendlies for England. So there's a little concern about his lack of experience, but hopefully that's going to obviously change now. He's at Arsenal, playing regularly in the Premier League, a club that hopefully is going to be challenging for a European place. So I think it's a good investment for a young player. He does seem to be very popular with the fans. He's won Player of the Year at nearly every club he's been at. Really impressed at Leeds as well. So I'm excited about the signing. I'm excited to see how he fits in. And let's hope that it turns out to be a really good signing for the club. So that's my video there, looking at the signing of Ben White from Brighton. Of course, our first big money signing of the summer. As I said before, hopefully it's going to be the first of many. And we'll be rebuilding the squad to challenge again following 2 rather poor seasons, certainly in the Premier League. So yeah, it's a good signing. Looking forward to seeing Ben White play for the club, and let's hope it turns out to be good value for money. If you haven't done so already, please think about subscribing to the channel. Just clicking in the button down in the corner there. It is free of charge. It does help the channel to grow, reach a larger audience. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like as well. Share the content around. Drop your comments in the box as well, what you made of the signing of Ben White. Who else would you like us to bring in? I still think maybe midfield we're lacking a little bit. I'd maybe like another goal scorer as well. And I think a backup goalkeeper is always probably needed, isn't it? So they're all the things that we need to maybe look at. But for now, this is a good signing. It's a big money signing, a good investment for the club. So let's hope that it goes well. Stay tuned to the channel because I've got some great stuff coming up. I will be doing some coverage of the Chelsea match at the weekend, and then of course next week again we'll have the Tuesday Club going live on Tuesday, and then building up towards, of course, the North London derby, our last friendly before the big kick-off away at Tottenham next weekend as well. So loads coming up on the channel. So I say please like, please share this content around, and please subscribe to the channel. And in the meantime, until next time, come on you Gunners! What?